Welcome back to the RMAC Showcase. Falcon Stadium at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs was the site for a very chilly RMAC men's lacrosse game between Westminster from Salt Lake City and Rockhurst from Kansas City. Second quarter, Westminster in purple. Christian Pompoko scores. Griffins up 5-3. Rockhurst responds. Michael Beckham scores his second goal of the game. Westminster leads 7-5 at the half. Not a whole lot of scoring in the second half. Fourth quarter, Chris Schevenger of the Hawks makes it a one-goal game. Rockhurst down 8-7. Griffins answer with Cole Flinder's third goal of the game. WC wins 9-7. The Griffins move to 2-0 in the RMAC, while Rockhurst falls to 3-2. The New Mexico Highlands men's basketball team was one of the most improved teams in the RMAC this year. They went 14-8, 9 games better than the season before, and earned the number 6 seed in the RMAC tournament. Part of the reason for the turnaround is Coach Craig Snow's up-tempo style. Once again, here's Connor Putman with more on the High Flyers from Highlands.
Thanks, Eric. After an incredible year of top plays, we've decided to give New Mexico Highlands their very own top 5. Number 5 comes from week 22 and none other than Marlon Johnson and Get Out the Way.
With the lead, though, up by 11. This Trout trying to get the home team back in. Marlon Johnson again.
Oh my goodness, Johnson did this all year. At 6'10", he breaks the press and everyone moves out of the way as MJ just flushes home a monster dunk at Colorado Christian. Number 4 is from week 18 and high flyer Ron Lawton in Rock the Cradle. Lawton steals the ball and he clearly knows what to do. Come on now. He's just showing off. Lawton has springs in his legs and that is just too easy for him. Highlands beats Regis 89-78 in Las Vegas. Number 3 is also for Mr. Lawton and Kiss the Rim from week 20. Highlands breaks the press and Marlon Johnson lobs one up to the ceiling for Lawton and he almost jumps out of the gym and finishes the dunk strong. One more look, Lawton's head is actually above the rim on this dunk. That's just insane. Cowboys fall at MSU Denver 95-88. Number 2, I bring you MJ 2.0. Highlands taking on CSU Pueblo back on December 12th. Johnson drives home and yams home the left-handed dunk and one on top of the conference's leading shot blocker. I can't make this stuff up. Highlands wins 93-87. Our top play for Highlands might have been forgotten about since it was way back on December 5th in the conference opener. Marvelous Marlon Johnson introduces himself to the RMAC with a posterizing dunk against Western New Mexico. The bench loves that one, and so does Marlon. It's been a pleasure watching these guys all season, and hopefully there's more to come next year. For my final RMAC Top 5, I'm Connor Putman.
Thank you, Connor. The RMAC Hall of Fame and Awards Banquet will be Friday, July the 8th at the Colorado Springs Marriott Hotel. One of the inductees this year is the RMAC's all-time rebound king, Tony DuCros. If you go into a gym in Arvada, chances are you'll see Tony DuCros. He's hard to miss. 6'5" and works out 6 days a week at the age of 62.
No one's ever guessed my age. Most people guess me in my early 40s.
DuCros has been a workout nut most of his life. He gained notice as a basketball player at St. Mary's High School in Colorado Springs in the 1970s. That caught the attention of Division I schools.
I had gotten offers from Marquette, Notre Dame.
But Tony signed at Regis in Denver, where one of his best friends played. And in the NAIA, he could play all 4 years. In D1 during that era, freshmen were not eligible. DuCros quickly made his presence felt in the RMAC during a trip to Silver City, facing previous conference rebound champ Ernie Signars.
He goes, well, the buck stops here because I own the rebounds and I'm gonna show you something. I said, well, you can go home and tell that to your mom because I'm here to take over. I was a smack talker. I came from Colorado Springs.
DuCros led the league in rebounds as a freshman and a sophomore and a junior and a senior. He pulled down more than 1,400 rebounds in his career, by far the most in conference history. His career average is above 15 a game. DuCros once grabbed 32 rebounds in a single contest against Nebraska Wesleyan.
So if I saw that, I was right there to get the rebound.
His other secret to being chairman of the boards was weightlifting, something that was frowned upon in the 70s.
I had a membership at a rec center about 2 or 3 blocks away from Regis, and kids would report me. Oh, Tony was out there weightlifting again. And I'd lie and say, no, I wasn't. I was just there swimming or something like that.
The ABA's Kentucky Colonels showed interest in DuCros by his senior year at Regis. but that year the Colonels went under and the ABA merged with the NBA. Tony got a tryout with the Denver Nuggets, but no contract. A terrific athlete who was the top sprinter on the Regis track team, DuCros also had a tryout with the brand new Seattle Seahawks in 1976, despite never having played football.
I looked at myself and I thought, I'm 179 pounds. There's absolutely no way I'm going to go out here and make this football team. There's absolutely no way.
Realizing pro sports weren't in the cards, DuCros went on to teaching. He recently retired after 36 years as an English teacher in the Jefferson County School District. And while he's retired from teaching, he is not retired from life.
That's right, I'm old but not cold. I always say that.
Tony DuCros, RMAC Hall of Fame, class of 2016. That does it for this episode of the RMAC Showcase. We'll see you next time from the RMAC Spring Championships. Have a great month, everybody.
What's in at quarterback? Here's the handoff to Lynch. He'll try the left side again. This time he's got a big hole.